How many of you are dog people? Good, you're my kind of crowd. Now, imagine being able to actually know what your dog is thinking. Not guessing from tail wags or guilty faces, but really seeing what's happening inside their mind. That's what started this journey. It began with a pug named Newton, my favorite dog. When Newton passed away after 15 wonderful years, I couldn't shake one question. With all the tools I use to study the human brain, why couldn't I use them to study a dog's? So I did something most neuroscientists would call crazy. I decided to train dogs to go inside an MRI machine. Now, if you've ever had an MRI, you know, it's loud, claustrophobic, and you're told not to move. Ever tried asking a dog to do that? Meet Callie, my rescue dog and Newton's successor, and Mackenzie, a hyper-focused border collie. We started simple, teaching them to walk into a tube, rest their head in a coil, and stay perfectly still. No sedation, no restraints, just trust, hot dogs, and a lot of clicker training. At first, we didn't even know if it was possible. But after a few weeks, Mackenzie sat motionless in a scanner, calmly ignoring the thunderous noise of the magnets. That's when I knew we could do this. Our first experiment was straightforward. 2 hand signals. One meant hot dog, the other no hot dog. We wanted to see if dogs' brains would react not to the food itself, but to the idea of it, the symbol. The results were stunning. In every dog we tested, a region deep in the brain, the caudate nucleus, the same reward center that lights up in humans, became active when they saw the signal for hot dog. The dogs weren't just reacting instinctively, they were processing meaning. But then came the bigger question. Did dogs care who gave the signal? Their owner? A stranger? Or even a computer? Turns out, they did, and not all dogs were alike. Some, like Callie, responded more strongly to strangers. She was the social butterfly. Others lit up only for their owners. That variability gave us something profound, a neural fingerprint of canine personality. From there, the project grew. We've since studied how dogs recognize people and other dogs by smell, and found that their reward centers activate when they catch the scent of someone they love, even when that person isn't there. So when people ask, do dogs miss us when we're gone? The science says yes. Their brains remember us, associate us with joy, and feel our absence. What began as one scientist's attempt to honor his dog has become a window into the oldest friendship on Earth, between humans and dogs. When we look inside their brains, we're not just studying animals. We're looking at a reflection of ourselves and the bond that made us who we are.